Bitcoin has dropped all the way down to $18,500 roughly, and the crypto market is looking very fragile. Russia have recently said that they're going to legalize cryptocurrency for cross-border transactions, and there are a number of other things that we need to cover in today's video. So let's get into it. How you doing, guys? Funsho here from We Coach Crypto, bringing you cryptocurrency videos and the latest news and information to make sure that you guys can crush the markets. So first thing that I need to say to you guys is that we are on mission to help 1 million people understand cryptocurrency. And the way that we do that is by giving you guys access to our free crypto academy on Discord. It doesn't cost you a thing. You can go on there, loads of resources, whether you're a beginner that just wants to get started and wants to understand things and get a feel for it, come and join our community. I'm there, the rest of my team are there, and all of our community there to help you guys understand and demystify everything with the crypto market. We go through what exchanges you should use. We've got guides, we've got video tutorials, you name it, it's there. And all you've got to do is click the link in the description below to get yourself started. Now, moving on, guys, remember, before we start this, please give the video a thumbs up because it helps with the YouTube algorithm for us to get found and to make sure that we're sharing this educational information with everybody as much as possible. So please hit that like button, and I want to go straight into the charts. So I'm going to share my screen with you now, guys. Okay, and what I've done here is I've set a number of key areas, okay, that I believe are extremely important. And the first thing to notice is the current price of Bitcoin, which is currently $18,752. Okay, it's had a big drop in the early hours from nearly 20,000 all the way down to 18,500. And what you can see here is we've had a very similar situation unfold. Okay, but that big drop down, we've had a rising wedge or a bear flag, whichever the two you want to call it, and boom, it has dropped down again. We've got exactly the same scenario here, whether you want to call it a descending triangle or call it another bear flag, but we've seen another capitulation moment. Now, I'd already looked at key areas here that Bitcoin needed to hold in order to continue its upwards trajectory, and what kind of concerns I would have if we were to go underneath these. And you can see here that we have clearly dipped down underneath all of these key areas. The only two that are left is $17,998, and then what people are calling the final bottom is in price of $17,600. Now, if we come down to test this and lose it, we're going to come considerably lower, in my opinion. Okay, the bottom still can be in. Okay, I'm not sitting here telling you it is in or it isn't in. What I'm telling you and what I'm sharing with you is information for you guys to make your own choices moving forward. And the macro situation out there at the moment is extremely bad. And Bitcoin has not been through it before. And people need to remember that. Okay, we're going through a financial crisis, a recession. There's massive global debt everywhere. The stock markets are not looking good. The bond market's not looking good. The dollar is absolutely flying at the moment. The housing market is not looking good. You know, we're on the precipice of a major recession and a global reset. And Bitcoin has not been through that before. The crypto market has not been through that before. So although there are many indicators that tell you that the bottom is in, have those indicators been through a recession, global reset, and all of this debt and macro situation of this magnitude before? No. Some people can argue and say, well, you've got 2008, this is completely different. So moving forward, we need to be thinking to ourselves, how can we protect what we already have? And how do we take advantage of potentially reducing our average prices that we've already bought Bitcoin at? Okay, is this a great buying opportunity? That will depend on whether that 17,600 is the bottom or not. Because if it's not, and Bitcoin comes to 10K or 8K or 3K, then no, it's not a fantastic buying opportunity right now. In comparison to its previous all-time high, yes, it is. It's a good price to pick up Bitcoin. There are people buying Bitcoin. There are institutions buying Bitcoin, but I guarantee those institutions are not going all in right now. Okay. At 18,000, 19,000, 20,000, yes, they're buying. But if it comes down to 10 or 8 or 5, I can assure you they're likely to buy in much larger quantity than what they're potentially buying right now. Okay. So that's something to bear in mind. If you are going to dollar cost average, think about how much you are applying and spending to the current situation and where it could actually go to. Because in my opinion, if the market starts to take off from here and the bottom was in at 17,600, I'd rather have confirmation of that and then buy at a slightly higher price than try and catch a falling knife. It doesn't make sense. It's not the way to go. Okay. So that is just a brief outline for you there with Bitcoin. Now, we've also got the Ethereum merge, which is around the corner. And people have been talking about there's still going to be a rally, and there could be a rally, on the cards up to 21, 23, even 25K Bitcoin price. Time's going to tell, okay? But if you've only got to look at this chart to realize that we are clearly in a bear market and we are still producing lower highs and lower lows after this big push up that we had previously from 17.6 up to 25,219. Since we hit 25K, we've only gone one way, and that's down. We've lost over $7,000 in the price of Bitcoin from 25K, and that's substantial. Okay. So moving on, there's some news stories that I want to cover for you guys. Okay, first one is on Decrypt, and it's from KPMG. Now, this is another clear sign to show you that we're in a bear market and to show you that things have slowed down and they're likely to slow even more, okay, before things start getting better. So crypto investments are slow in 2022 as market matures, says KPMG. Slowdown in crypto investment will continue in the second half of 2022, according to a new report by global audit and consulting firm KPMG. Okay, and they're one of the big four accounting firms. So, as a global investment in cryptocurrency and blockchain companies dropped to $14.2 billion in the first half of 2022, from a record $32.1 billion last year. Accounting firm KPMG predicts that a slowdown in the crypto investment will continue for the remainder of the year. During the first half of 2022, numerous factors combined to affect the upward trajectory of fintech investment globally, including geopolitical uncertainty, turbulent public markets, ongoing supply chain disruptions and challenges, high levels of inflation, and increasing interest rates, KPMG said in a new report. With no end in sight to the levels of uncertainty, fintech investment in H2 of 22 could be quite subdued. And I have to agree with that. When you start getting to a stage where people are genuinely scared because of the current economic climate, okay, risk on assets are not going to be of high priority anymore. Survival is going to become of high priority. So they're going to go to the safe havens that they've always known, okay? And those safe havens are things like precious metals, cash, which is why the dollar is absolutely flying at the moment. And for smart investors that are out there, there will be some allocation to cryptocurrency. But if there's going to be a continued decline in the amount of interest from a retail perspective, the amount of investment from institutions, and the price obviously dropping as well, it doesn't make sense to be spending a great deal of money on it right now. It makes sense to wait this out and see where that bottom actually is. So what they've continued to carry on with here is some top deals in the first half of the year included crypto-friendly German fintech firm Trade Republic securing a $268 million extension to its $900 million Series C round in 2021. Crypto infrastructure company Fireblocks raising 550 million, crypto exchange FTX securing 400 million, and Ethereum infrastructure builder Consensus nabbing $450 million. While investment remained very strong compared to pre-2021 results, H2 of 22 could present more challenges for companies in the sector, said KPMG. According to the firm, this is particularly relevant for retail firms offering coins, tokens, and non-fungible tokens, NFTs, while the crypto sector collapsed significantly midway through the first 6 months of 2022 due to Russia's invasion of Ukraine, rising inflation, and the collapse of the terror ecosystem. The report acknowledged that investment at mid-year remained well above all years prior to 2021. This highlights the growing maturity of the space and the breadth of technologies and solutions attracting investment, KPMG noted in the report. You can see on the charts here what that is currently looking like. So 2021, there was a huge boom. Okay, everyone was coming in. Bitcoin got its all-time high, so did many of the other altcoins. You know, during this bear market phase, we are going to see things start to die off, but building is still taking place. Infrastructure is still being built. Huge corporations are still getting involved, like BlackRock and many other hedge funds. So crypto's not going anywhere. We know that. No concerns from that perspective. But this is going to take some time to get back up to those kind of levels, in my opinion. Okay, so KPMG points to upcoming crypto trends. For the remainder of the year, KPMG expects investors to pivot toward blockchain infrastructure projects, particularly those focusing on the use of blockchain in financial market modernization, as well as to projects working on compliance and transaction traceability related products. So that's something to keep in mind, guys, for any projects out there that are providing those kind of services, as they are likely to see further investment throughout this period. The firm also sees increasing interest in stable coins, and I'm going to come on to those shortly about Russia as well, particularly from corporates looking to gain the operational advantages of crypto. And as you can see here, this story has just popped up, and I'm going to go straight into it. Okay, so Russia wants to use stablecoins to get around Western sanctions. Unable to access dollars or euros, the country is turning to stablecoins to make payments with friendly countries, according to Russian state news agency TASS. Okay, and this is not the first story that I've read about this. Their government is already putting things into play to accept cryptocurrency to be used for cross-border transactions, but now there is a specific focus on stable coins that they're talking about. So Russia's advancing its crypto strategy to circumvent Western sanctions. And you've got to remember as well too, guys, that yes, there's a war going on between Russia and Ukraine, okay, and everyone has their own opinion about it. But what you still have to understand is that cross-border transactions need to take place. There are people that live in Russia that have done nothing wrong that need to be able to transfer money from their country to other countries. Now, cryptocurrency and stablecoins are providing a solution for that to be able to happen. Yes, of course, breaking sanctions, if the Russian government were to use it in some way that's associated with the war and how they're funding it, then yeah, of course that's bad, and there's going to be issues that come up off the back of it. But what you've got to look at is the underlying technology and the solution that is being provided here globally, and Russia are already making it something that their people are able to use because they have been banned from using the dollar and a lot of the other cross-border solutions that they would usually use. Okay, so Deputy Finance Minister Alexei Moiseev today said the country is exploring stablecoins to make payments with friendly countries, according to Russian state news agency TASS. The country's biggest news agency quoted Moiseev saying that Russia is working to create bilateral platforms with tokenized instruments to avoid using US dollars and euros. Stablecoins are a type of cryptocurrency pegged to another asset like dollars or gold. They are designed to be stable, unlike Bitcoin or other digital assets which are notoriously volatile. The crypto market's top stablecoins are issued by centralized companies such as Tether's USDT and Circle's USDC. Okay, these coins are typically used by crypto traders to quickly enter and exit positions in other coins or tokens without the need to convert to a fiat currency such as US dollars, or when access to dollars is either restricted or prohibited. So basically, they want to be able to use this as a way to transact with other countries around the world that are willing to work with them, but also as part of that, the Russian people are going to have a legal way for them to be able to carry out cross-border transactions with, friends, family, businesses, whatever it may be. And from that respect, I think this is a good thing. Okay, but it's also really good for crypto and for crypto adoption, because what we're going to see is more money coming into stable coins, which is more money coming into the crypto market. And that's good for us as investors that are in the crypto market, because it's helping the marketplace grow, and it's also leading to other potential avenues that some of the Russian people may end up buying certain projects as well, while they're learning about the different ways that cryptocurrency works and the opportunities that are out there with investment. So moving on, guys, I'm just going to give you a brief market update. We're going to take a look at CoinMarketCap and see how the market is performing currently. As things stand, guys, we are at $939 billion for the market cap, and it's down roughly 6% in the last 24 hours. So it has had a little bit of a hit. Okay. Bitcoin is at $18,760. Okay. Ethereum's at $1,510. And both of these are down significantly over the 24-hour period. Okay. 6% down Bitcoin. Ethereum's down 9.5%. And the running theme, apart from the stable coins, obviously, is going to be on the 24-hour in particular, we're in the red pretty bad. Okay, Solana's at $31, Cardano's at 46 cents, XRP's at 32 cents, Polkadot's at $6.98, Dogecoin is at nearly 6 cents, and we've taken a pretty big hit across the board in the crypto market. And I've obviously shown you guys on the charts Bitcoin and how things are looking. So moving forward, guys, I think that we're going to find some support. It'll stabilize itself for a little while, but after that, it's then which direction are we going in? Are we going to see that same kind of thing happen again? Are we going to see some consolidation here, okay, for a little while, and then another drop down, come and test this low at 17.6, or potentially break it and carry on lower? Or are we going to reverse from here and start coming up and attacking these previous highs? Time will tell. We'll keep a close eye on the marketplace, keep you guys informed. Hopefully this video has been educational for you guys, and please make sure you give us a thumbs up to help us with the YouTube algorithm. And remember to join our free Crypto Academy, guys. Okay, you can do that by clicking the link in the description below. It's completely free, doesn't cost you anything. You've got everything to gain from it, packed full of information. In fact, before we go, I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like and what you can get from it. Okay, so this is what you can expect, guys. Okay, this is the WeCoach Crypto Academy. Okay, so you literally come into the Discord, and on the left hand side here, there are lots of different options for you. These are called channels. Okay, so you come to start here, there's a welcome video and the rules of how people we'd expect them to behave. Then there's plenty of contact information here in case you want to get in contact with us. We've got a general Crypto Academy chat where we talk amongst ourselves. We've all been in this industry for a while, but people at different levels. Okay, all the admins have been in for years. Okay, I've been doing this for over 6 years, and we have people that are brand new, and we have people in between. So you can come in here and look at all the market updates and news. You can come onto the blog, different articles that I've written. You can come into the socials to gain access to all the information that we share online. You can also look into the metaverse, latest news and articles and things that are going on, different projects. You've got news and articles here. You've got market updates with videos and different indicators as well. You've got our podcast. You can also look into the play to earn and gaming side of things. We've got the latest crypto prices. We've got our crypto mastery service, which if you want to find out more about that, you can get in contact with us and book an appointment. Likewise for our crypto coaching service. We've got an NFT service, and we've got loads of resources in here as well, guys, that you guys can take advantage of. Free crypto guides, frequently asked questions, security and safety, useful links, our services, crypto events, and also a bit that's just for fun, because we're not all about work. We like to have a laugh too. We're human. Okay. So yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you need anything from us, please let us know in the description. And I look forward to catching up with you guys in the next one. Take care.